Hello! Welcome to Tula TV with Taylor and Misha.
Hello!
We're so excited to be here with you guys.
Yes, we are.
It is spring break this week for a lot of colleges and high schools. So a lot of people are traveling, and we decided to do a spring break themed capsule this week. But really, this capsule, we were talking about it, like it works perfectly for spring break, but you were just saying it would have worked perfect for your trip that you just took to Mexico.
Yeah, well, almost like anywhere, because it's so many great pieces that can be mixed and matched and create tons of looks, and all of them look fun and fresh and unique. But yeah, it kind of is inspiring me to want to go somewhere.
To want to go on a trip.
Yeah.
I know, I love these capsules, and this is always what I like to do for a trip is pack in a little capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretend you're packing in a carry-on suitcase, and these are all the items you can bring, and you need to create lots of different looks with them. So this one is a little bit more spring break, it's a little bit more casual. There are some good pieces in here though that can help you elevate your looks. So we're just gonna kind of talk through them. We're kind of wearing like same but different outfits. Again, I feel like that's what these capsules are, and we're just gonna show you kind of different variations of them. This is like a really good, just really casual travel or like walking around outfit. What's nice is it's really lightweight, so if you are somewhere tropical or warmer, you're not going to get too hot. And these are the these are the Tibby crispy nylons Winslows that I have on in the navy. Jenna originally pulled these ones, but we have only one pair left in these.
Yes, so these are the crispy nylon joggers in black. These are a size large, and I could definitely wear the medium, but you know what? I kind of am liking where they're hitting kind of low.
And then it gives you the extra length.
Yes.
Misha's
the
got
extra
the
leg,
long beautiful legs.
Yeah.
These are the Winslows, also the size large. So these are our last two pairs. If anyone wants them, we like reordered them, and then now they're gone again. So these ones are navy, and the navy works just as well in this capsule as the black. Or if you own
100%.
these pants already, these are such a great. They're such a great pant because you can wear them in any climate and any season.
Right.
And you can dress them up or dress them down. I love my crispy nylon pants. And then I have on the Tibby gray tank top. This is the last one, size small. Jenna did such a good job describing and pulling this capsule. She pulled just one tank top, this gray tank, and called it like the workhorse of this capsule. And it's literally, we're both keeping on the gray tank the whole time. And it's just such a good, I think it's such a good color to have if you're missing a good gray tank top.
Just really grounds everything.
Yeah, grounds everything.
Yeah.
And then we've each got something tied around our waist. That if you have been watching and following us for a while, you will know that this is one of our favorite ways to style things, but we'll show some different variations and kind of use these two pieces in a lot of different ways. I think we pulled in the stripes and this kind of no color sweater as tools in here. So we definitely use them to kind of break up the neutrals, to tie around a waist, to tie around your neck, as well as just like the practical element of having a long sleeve or a sweater if you get cold or need to cover up. So these are kind of like our first looks. Do you want to talk through your specific pieces?
So I already talked about the pants, the crispy nylon joggers, black, size large. I'm actually not wearing a Tibby tank. I'm wearing the velvet cruise tank. I actually prefer this tank a little bit more because I like to wear a bra, and I can wear my regular bra and just kind of shove the straps up in there. And it's great. It's fitted but not too tight. This is a size medium. And then tied around my waist, I have the Zerena. This is called the Terrence top, and this is just a great piece. I showed it around my waist, but I could definitely do it around my shoulders. My next look, I'm going to use it another way too. I like using this kind of third piece, if you will, in a more practical way, just for like sun coverage. Like what if you're, eating brunch outside and the sun's behind you and you don't want any sun on your shoulders, you can just very easily have it like that. I'm also wearing, these are kind of my new favorite shoes, the Le Mans Barrel Stella slipper. Suede, super soft and supple, very, very comfortable. I feel like I could walk around a lot in these. And then I pulled some fun sunnies since it is spring break. These are the Caddis D28s. I have a ton of their actual like reading glasses. Here's some sunnies that are fun.
I love the sunglasses on you too. I was just gonna throw this on a couple different ways too. And a note, what I love about the ballet flats here at Misha, because we're styling a lot with, I just have on a pair of Artique's flip-flops, which are tried and true go-tos. But what I love about the ballet flat is it pulls a little bit of a feminine element into such a like the sporty jogger pants. I wanted to throw this, so Jenna had styled this sweater on with the joggers over the gray tank, which is also just great if you need to throw a sweater on. And I like this color combination. It's like the no color with your gray and your navy, so your neutrals, or if you're doing it with a black pant. So you can throw this on. This is the guest in residence oversized crew in a size extra small. I think this might be our last one.
I think so.
These went so fast. It is pretty oversized, so this is an extra small, but it's still oversized on me, and I would probably am like a small or medium in sweaters, so just a sizing reference if anyone wants this last one. Another way that Jenna styled this, I wish Jenna was here to be in this live video, but she is dancing her little heart out all week.
Yes.
So we're doing this for her, but she gave us this. So.
Yes, she did. She did all the heavy lifting for us.
She kind of like wrapped this around like a scarf and kind of like tied it like this, which is just another way to wear it. I don't know if you're necessarily gonna need like the warmth on spring break, but it's just like a cool, again, like just a different way to wear your sweater. Or you can throw a jacket or like if I pulled in.
It kind of adds like an edgy element to it, which is fun sometimes.
If I wanted to like do a button down over, or the blazer that Misha has on, and then do the sweater around my neck.
We're going to be doing a lot of sharing. You will see, which further goes to our point about everything kind of mixing and matching. So I threw on the crispy nylon Liam blazer. You know, Tula loves this blazer. We all do. This is, you know, I see myself maybe we're going out to dinner. I just kind of want to elevate it a little bit. But then I also had the idea where, so I'm going to do the button over.
We just reordered these crispy nylon blazers. If you guys missed out on a size, we have some additional sizes coming.
Because these go fast, because everyone loves them because they're so good. Well, that kind of popped open. But just to kind of create a further like cinching effect to give the waistline a little more shape and definition. This is fun too.
Yeah, I feel like that's like an easy day to night.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, this is we have a lot of really good pieces in from Zarena right now, which are the perfect like travel, tropical, spring break pieces. Yeah. This is the bow shirt, one of our tried and true fits from Zarena in a stripe. This is the size large that I pulled, and I'm just going to throw it on. You guys know this. Throw it on as a jacket over, kind of, we've got the same vibe going on here. And the button downs are great because you can wear them as a jacket if you need coverage, but if it gets hot, you need to take it off, or you want it to feel a little bit more casual, you can tie it around your waist, which I also love. And I love this color combination here too. Like I love pulling this sweater in. You can do it kind of like thrown over your shoulders, or I feel like I would probably tie this around my waist here as well. A lot of people ask how I love that you asked how to tie the button down around the waist or a sweater around the waist. I don't think you have to be precious with it. Honestly, when I'm tying something around my waist, I'm doing it so fast and just like getting it out of the way and just like tossing it on. So I'm not precious with it, but I love the sweater tied around the waist here and just creates a different visual element mixed in with the stripes.
So I added the white Zarena bow shirt, again, just kind of open, very easy and breezy, casual, providing some coverage. I'm gonna do my very best attempt to tie it in a very non-precious way, but inspired by how Taylor does it. Okay.
Someone's asking about how the joggers fit. Misha's wearing the size large.
Yeah.
But I feel like you could, it depends on where you want them to sit on your waist, I would say.
Right.
If you're wearing the size large, they sit lower. But if Misha could fit into the medium, and they would sit a little bit higher on her waist, if that's helpful. They're elastic, so the sizing is, you can play around with it, but honestly I like it when the elastic is not tight and when it sits lower, so I personally pull the mediums or the largest. These are also the largest in the width well.
Here's just tied around the waist like we were talking about. I love it because these pieces, you know, you leave perhaps your hotel room or your Airbnb in the morning, but you are going to encounter different things throughout the day, so just having the ability to make little changes on the fly is good. So a button-up is great for that.
Yeah, going along those lines, someone is asking if the shirts are cotton poplin. Yes, this one, so this bow shirt in the stripe is a little bit thicker cotton. The white one is the same style. It's a bow, but it's a lighter weight cotton. So this is a little bit more structured, and then this one, the white one, is a little bit thinner, a little bit less structured.
Yeah.
But they're both the same fit, and both 100% cotton. To Misha's point about like going from day to night, I do love a button down for the versatility it gives you with doing that, and I am just struggling to get these guys buttoned. But if I were to like button this button down and then tuck it into my pants here, and then I'm swapping if I had like 5 minutes to kind of freshen up for dinner, I'm swapping my flip-flops for a polished ballet flat. These are the new Rachel Comey ballet flats. These are so pretty on the foot, and they just add that like really feminine touch. They give you a slim element if you're wearing a bigger pant or silhouette. What's nice about these Winslows is they have the invisible drawstring, so you can tighten them a little bit if you're wearing it. And I actually would probably, for a more like dressed up look, I'd probably wear these down and cuff them here. And then kind of have like a tucked in moment with the button down and a ballet flat and a little clutch. We didn't bring a ton of bags. We do have one travel bag that Misha can talk about because she loves this one so much.
I do.
But this would be another way to do this. Great. I'm going to change bottoms really quick.
Okay, so I have my same base, but I added this Zerena Bowden dress. This is a great item to just, you can throw it on over a swimsuit. It can be your dress element because I feel like when you travel, you do want something that can be a little more dressed up if you want. But I love just wearing it third way like a duster, I guess. And I like the length of this. I love the side splits here. It just kind of gives it a more relaxed look. And this is my favorite bag. This is the Jerome Dreyfus Leo Banana, I like to say. But great crossbody. I have it on almost the longest length, so it is hitting me kind of lower, but you can adjust it and have it be, it is meant to be a crossbody, but you can have the strap shorter to be able to wear it more like a clutch. I'm going to change my bottom as well.
I just threw on a different base layer. And what I love about these capsules is you can kind of keep the same base layers on and then switch out your tops, your jackets, your sweaters, your button downs, your blazers to create different vibes and looks. And really a lot of our capsules only have 2 to 3 bottoms max, which is also like how we like to do packing and things like that. So these are the Denimist Keaton shorts. These are so cute. I tried these on for the first time today, and I'm actually so obsessed with these. These are the size 28. I'm normally a 29-30, so they are oversized, and you can size down in these. And then the same gray tank top I've got on. If I wanted to do it kind of casually, I'm going to tie the striped. You guys can play around with where you tie things around too. Sometimes I like tying them down lower on my hips, and then sometimes I like tying them more up on my waist, just depending. But you can do the little striped tee here, my sunglasses, and this is a super casual easy vibe. I could do the flip-flop here, but I honestly love this ballet flat with these shorts because I think it pulls in that feminine element because the shorts lean very masculine. So I think the little ballet flat really makes a huge difference here with styling these. So this is a good option here. And then, if I wanted to elevate it, I'm just gonna show this really quick. I could throw this titty blazer on. This blazer is so good because it feels like you're not wearing anything. It's so lightweight, but it gives you that refinement to your look. But it is like, you literally feel like you're not wearing anything, which is so great. This is the size medium that we're styling today. And then you can throw this. If you wanted to pull the stripes back in, you can do the stripes over your shoulders or tie it around your waist again. Love these shorts.
For my bottom, I changed into the Zorena's Gwen skirt. I like this skirt because it has pockets, so it just kind of I think kind of like makes it have a little more of a chill moment. But what's neat is the skirt. I hope you can see it in this. The front is a little bit higher than the back, so I like that that allows you to show your ankles and does kind of have it be a little more like feminine and see the slim element. I threw on, same tank, I threw on the guest in residence no color sweater over this. I am going to style this a few different ways, but this is just, you know, maybe it's a colder morning or you're getting up and going to coffee and it's just, the sun hasn't fully come out yet and you do need a little bit more warmth. This is a fun look for that.
I wanted to actually throw this tee on because we've just been tying it around the waist or on our shoulders. But so you guys can see this tee. This is the large in the striped Zorena tee. It's like, I love it so much. So easy.
It's good.
I love Jenna's styling. She
Me
like
too.
kind of styled this and it feels so cool. And then I could tie the button down around my waist here.
I was going to throw on that white button down, but someone stole it from me. So I decided to do the full kind of set look with the stripe and these. Maybe I'll try this.
Yeah, I always love it.
Yeah.
It could do like a dress moment.
Yeah, exactly. Now it kind of looks
with the
like
matching
a
stripes.
dress. I'm liking that. I'm going to practice or just play with tying it around the waist too.
Yeah, play with your button downs. That's my biggest piece of advice. We also just got in, I don't think we're going to throw it on in this video, but we also just got in this striped dress, t-shirt dress from Anina Bing. This is the Wind dress. I think we're working on getting it online. But I pulled this because I felt like this capsule was missing a dress, and we just got a couple of it. And Misha showed you the duster from Zorena, which is so easy and versatile, and then just a striped t-shirt dress. This is also so easy, and you could do like the black blazer on with it. You could do something tied around the waist, just with a pair of sunglasses and a flip-flop, and this is like super easy.
That is a great dress, totally. I picked up the blazer and threw it on. Again, just kind of adds that element of refinement that Taylor was talking about, and it suddenly just kind of updates and elevates the look by just throwing on one little simple blazer. I love this. Maybe I will play around with this sweater for a sec.
This is probably the last thing I'm gonna throw on. When Jenna pulled this for the capsule, she had said that a lot of these pieces were feeling a little like casual and masculine kind of vibes, and so something a little bit more feminine and soft to round it out. And she pulled in this guest in residence little cashmere tee. It's got this little detail on it, and a short sleeve. It's such a lightweight cashmere. It's not super warm, but I do think that it brings like a little like playful feminine softness to this look, especially with the little ballet flat here.
I love the detailing. To me, they almost look like embroidered French knots, and I am not an embroiderer, but that's what I think they're called.
It's just like a really nice piece to round it all out.
Yes. Love this too. I kept on the same Lamont Barrel shoes on the whole time, but I did bring a flip-flop that I intended to change out.
Yeah, flip-flop and a ballet flat. That's all you need.
Yep. Same bag, same sunnies.
ready for whatever.
Yeah.
I know, I think this is like, it's such a small amount of pieces, and I feel like you can just do so much with it.
So much.
I am loving these capsules that we're doing because it just feels easy, which is very much the intention of doing these. So thank you guys for joining us and following along. Let us know if there are any capsules or ideas that you guys want to see and that we can put together for you. And we'll just keep doing these each week. And let us know if you need anything. Okay.
Bye.
Thanks,
Happy
guys.
spring
Bye.